abeera omu. Okay, ekyo kakyanswer
love ejjalumu ate mu busimu sina ku musajja na mukazi naye mu bulamu bwe ejjalumu kyovola n'omusajja yenna ne waba yayawukana n'omuwala n'awasa love mukama yagika omulundi ogwo namwe kenyini abakyala kapokera ku macha odetinga bagayi bataano naye ng'olinawo gayi omu eyaleka mark ku mutima gwo.
Love teri ku muntu omu. I believe love is created. It's something they create ng'omuntu bwokera leero ne tubeera this generation and then wajja new generation. Love can be repetitive. It's not one person. Kwagala ennyo
kyoyogera wali okibaddeko.
Yes. Nayagalako omuntu n'engwe eddalu nenziramu ate nenjagalako omulala era n'engwe eddalu.
Oba olina okwagala kungi.
No, it's not about kwagala kungi. Me, I believe time creates love. Oshegeera bwe mbeera ne Tuff for a while, I study him, I understand, okay, I like this about him, I can tolerate this, because it's about kusiima bintu na kubeera ng'osobola tolerating ebibi, because buli omu alina ebibi n'ebirungi. So I can stand this, I'm starting to like you, then love you. Love you is literally accepting you. Nsobola ku acceptinga today, bw'ofuuka ne bikyuka nenfuna omulala ne acceptinga Roger. It is possible to love so many times. Only if you give it the chance.
But the question you asked, ibadde ng'emuteeka mu sport nti okwagala biri omulundi gumu.
Anti nangamba tekisoboka. So bwangambye tekisoboka sitawaanye mubuuza nti ani gw'oyinza olonda. Already abadde anzizeemu nti alonda gw'ayagala.
You know why it's hard for baby mamas to move on past their baby daddies when they get married?
Because they don't give themselves the chance to.
No.
Mu nsi muno I believe in one thing, and trust me, ne science ejja kikusomesa ne statistics zijja kikulaga. Mu nsi muno gwe weesiba ewantu teri akaka. It is you and your brain. Nsobola okulemerako mu bwongo bwange for 2 years.
No mic.
Ate era nsobola okwesonyiwa for in 1 month singa mba nsazeewo.
That's a James mindset.
You really think so?
That's a James mindset.
No. It's possible. Mwesibira, like what, there are people who create cocoons in their heads. It's tough. And there are people who let themselves always move on.
Can I don't get me wrong, but let me tell you something. And don't quote me wrong, but it's a bitch mindset. If someone has to move on quickly.
No,
it's what I'm going to tell you. Let me break it down.
Let me tell you.
Let me finish, Kat Kappa. You allow me? Please. Because you're a lady, I have to ask for
it's all right.
It's a bitch mindset. Love, you connect with one person in life. Echo mukama gwaba yakuwa gwoba ya connecting naye. Ebisigadde after that person ogezaako. That's why there's always that one person buli muntu amwina nagamba abula nayagala embweyo. You understand what I'm trying to say? Atemba we have had a connection and God has blessed you with a child or children. You say ebisinga we mwawukana. They always rebound. You know why they call rebounds? People don't rebound because they want to rebound. People rebound because there was a strong, you know what they call chemistry?
Because you attach to memories.
Auntie Gamba, there's always that chemistry. Chemistry is not something that comes from everyone. That's why King Solomon had 1,000 concubines but fell for Bathsheba. There was chemistry.
That's right. What you're calling bitchy is you thinking that I'm saying I can be with two people at the same time, and that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can love you, let's say 2016.
Disconnecting
from 2016, I keep the attachment. Do you know why they always tell you time heals everything?
Time doesn't heal.
It does. It really does. Time we're healing unless you are attached. Go when yini. Kankubulire. Omanyi abantu abamu balwadde abamu tebamanyi nti balwadde. Osobera obera ne mind enafu kati gwe nolowooza banno bali bichi because gwe tomanyi ku disconnectinga oba to let yourself move. Oshege.
How do you disconnect?
You teach yourself to disconnect. Basomeseza ddala ne science esobola okusomesa nti no learn a hobby. Because teri kintu kikusiba wantu nga kukyesibako. Naddala ng'okitegedde nti tekikukolera. Oshegera, right now you have a beautiful relationship and you're connected to it. And I respect it until otherwise. I am not preaching against it. But if it ever ends...
Ngenda kuze motoka eno ku luguudo kuba tugijeeko ngenda kuze motoka eno ku luguudo katono. Because we're talking about a man having multiple women.
Yes.
Does it benefit a woman in any way?
Everything on this planet has a positive and negative.
So konkolere ku birungi ebiri.
Oshegera. So ngabo yakikunyonyode ali anagamba he opts to have one partner but he also thinks that any side ine birungi byayo. Buli kimu kine birungi. Personally teri muntu ayagala kubeera na munne nga bamutaddeko omuntu. It exists nowhere. Tewali akyagala yensonga lwaki kiruma because okireka. Okireka no working. Who wants to go to work? But how else are you going to survive? You have to work. Oshegera nesinga abadde option yokuba nti neba kanezijja, I would definitely take that one. Honestly. Kadne kino bwe kiri. Oshegedde wabawo fact nga bwakugambye nti no, he's keeping one partner, but it doesn't kill the fact that in 30 minutes he wants to be with someone. Oshegera whereby the partner is ready twice a month. Oshegera side yacho je understanding he needs company, he needs what is not getting
the natural there. Quality natural biology. Natural biology into mukazi. So
it's beneficial on both sides. Side ya having too many women.
No, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. What the complex yacho nti abachara, naturally 80% of them will have an urge to sleep with a man twice a month.
Very right.
4 days after. Ekitali kubasajja. Polygamy from way back in the 80th. Fabajajja bafe baberanga n'abakyala bangi because even with numbers men are fewer than women. Okitegeera. That is natural. However, on the advantage side of it, omusajja okuba n'abakyala bangi is if you can afford to take care of them.
Yep.
Kuba ne Qur'an ekukkiriza okuba n'abakyala bana because also okulabira hakki zo bulungi and you can live on time. However, mu religious world ya Christianity, it has to be one woman, one man. But again, in a society where we live in today, you cannot love language ya fabasajja tebatugamba they love us. Actions tell us. So you could tell me you love me, nengo your actions don't show it. Then I'll have an option of a Betty whose actions tell me. I would love to keep you because you're a career woman, onyongerako, you're a good person, you're good counsel, your business tactics are working for me. No way out for that advantage. Men have interests, by the way. Then respectfully, so men have that kind of interest. Now it all goes back to can you afford to take care of them?
Let's speak a little bit about the men who cannot compromise to be with one woman. Ogambe okonye ku point y'abasajja okuba nti abawala okuba nti they need you as a man at least 2 times in a cycle. Let's call it a cycle. Nze ng'omusajja nyinza compromising nti okuba nti neekuumira mu bubu omuwala ono because at some point she's also going to feel like ne tafu tachimala.
Don't forget you're human. You're human. Ate mukama yakutonda nga gwe you're wanting for having a woman who come every 30 minutes every day. We are I always tell people
30 minutes emukwata.
Mukusikulimba
triggeringa buli wajiulira.
Fevuli bakatonda. Let me tell you something. I want to be honest with you. Men are gods. Men are small gods. That's why we procreators. Men are small gods. That is why omukazi mulamu bwe yagala gaana azaala omwana omumuki omwaka, but a man can have 15 kids in 1 year. We are procreators. We are God's image. So we are gods. Tuli bakatonda. So being in the image of God as men, we have what is called the nature of doing what it feels like to be a god. That's why a man can chow 4 girls a day.
Yajeuliraga nze sobola okikola.
So zekambuze I'm a little bit confused. Kiki kye tuli mu kuddamu.
Akirusa akitwala.
Ndi mu kukikugereza anti wambuuziza.
Ogwawa watu. Noonya wenkulumbira zitegera buli wamu oli.
Gwe kyowulidde ky'oba olumba.
Ogwawa.
Ky'owulidde ky'oba olumba.
Do you want to be polygamous or do you want to be with one woman?
Kappa, when I come on Otis's show,
tuteeseza abantu tateeseza ye
as an elder natandise ngamba the topic is complex nga ntegeeza
egwa buli wamu. But I thought you're going to have a side because naturally a person takes a side. Honestly, you have to be
boxingira wantu wamu.
No, I'm not boxing, but naturally believing antino ekintu buli kimu kiri complex naye gwe ogwawa awo tuba tu concentrating on the argument because if we keep complex tukyagenda.
Because me I follow the side of God. God made this world naawe abasajja obwakatonda I'm a god in front of
Abasajja politician waddala.
Tewangambya tolese honorable alina amazima n'abantu kye baagala otegeera
naye tuli bakatonda kapa we are gods.
and we are gods as well because we actually do the creating.
Let me give you an example why we are gods. Kyenkuwadde example gozaala omwana omu omwaka nze I can have 16 a year. That is why we are in the image of God.
You can have 16 with the women that are having them.
Kyuvalaba mu Bible ne bakabaka bedda tebababaliranga bakyala as long as he could afford to have several of them. However, in today's world, if a man can afford to take care of his 4 women, musajja musiraamu eddiini emukkiriza let him do what he wants. It's exhausting though. It's very exhausting si kyangu but if men like him have done it, why not? Alina hakki ze ssatu
ati Roger kyebadde
Fumita
nkalyakino nti bwe tuba tetukyuzinze side tugenda zanye no movie nga ngamba you're right here, you're right here, you're right because he's right mu angle zonna. The point here is if he has a side it's easier but then he's right. Men want to conjoin every 30 minutes, meaning the fact that even science is putting in a position where we're supposed to have so many, then to gain it out. Because me, I'm going to go with that side. But as much as I want to keep him alone.
Let's talk about experience a little bit because omusajja gyakoma okubeera n'abawala bangi. I tend to think afuna experience ey'enjawulo.
Exactly.
Can you tell me how it is being with an experienced man?
Because men are naturally supposed to be leaders, but jatomanyi oba onfudde leader, which is a downgrade for you. Shake it. Sagala kukulembera. Oshegeera. Maybe once in a while, but I don't want to be showing you stuff.
Can you tell when you're an experienced man?
Yeah, you can tell because if you can tell abana bali bubi.
But yeah.
Abana bali disappointed.
When a man is experienced, Otis, they are patient. They don't rush. They will go out with you, take dinner, and they will connect with you in a look. Only that look before he even says a word as you have dinner. Will make Kappa have legs non-stable and start crossing them all the time like this. I'm being honest with you. So men
as I say, it means something.
Very patient. You take his time. Uvene kudina sana kutwaleka. Nateka mwaka imba na kuwaka wine. Na kuterako movie. Na soka na kuwa mwida chikana.
Nagena nywe muchisigala che maybe.
So men are patient with experience. However, me I don't think it's all about experience. I think it's about how you love it. Some of us. Our sex life starts in the head, not the body. There are men who think with their balls, there are men who think with their head. We think about it the whole day. You imagine it, you make a build up, you make calls, you text.
And then you get there and do nothing of everything you built up.
No, experience santi yakwigiza okukola build up. Ka text kumacha, ka lunch break, ka chocolate kumulimu, flowers ku sawa mwenda. Can I pick you up? Can we go for a cup of tea before we go home? That comes with experience. But a young man tabimanyi ebyo. Yeah,
so that means we are giving experience credit. Because of course experience na age any time. And I chose an experienced man. And an experienced man yo ya uzenyo.
No. Kappa. An experienced man knows how to play with your emotions.
How did they learn?
Women connect.
So do you say nti omusajja ali experienced amala kuwuga nnyo nga Kappa bw'agamba?
Nze nedda experience ya Kappa eyawukana ku yange.
Eriwanze yange yeriwa.
Physical. Experience.
Everything is supposed to be physical. Mine's a saga new relationship ya mind. Injanyo relationship ya action. And actions are physical.
Women move with emotions. Omukazi bwokera kumachanga mwayombye togenda mukubira olweggulo nti oyagala bintu nga
oh my god call me nganyize
exactly
so I'll give you the best I'm telling you akakyecho kyengezako kugamba nti no you're speaking according to your own experience oshegera me I give the best when I'm mad you know and on kusaidio ontyanga nyize oshegera kate yamanya kimanyi nga awo wenyini nga anyize
kalipa wanyumira
oshegede katomanyi tomanyi and you don't know you should try that one oshegera so honestly an experienced man would know that
no but I wanted you to paint a picture for the girl out there Ogambi would pick an experienced man nembadde njagala painting ekifaananyi ky'omusajja ali experienced bw'obeera naye n'otegeera otya nti ono omusajja ali experienced
byakola
ebiriwo ebyo.
Well, they give nga bwe yagambye some traits he gave some an off, but then abeera ku attention.
Yeah.
Shega, they give you attention, they play with your emotions, because with women kitandikira one. So they're always playing with your mind and your emotions. Oshegera soka na kutegeka obwongo, then nategeka your body, you know. Obwongo ndozo mange jiba kutegeka bo message, providing, giving, playing your part as a man. Oshegera, then we go to the omwitani
Kaliba.
that part, you know, with still the experience, because I chose an experienced one, the way they handle everything. They know how to read. So kutunia na manyanti omukazi onategeza kino abantu n'ebigwa. Shegera kati nze ngenda kunyigira ofulume nkutuge. Shegera.
Can we get a little bit personal with you? Kirabika Kaliba ali ku rada ya waggulu nnyo ku ggwe. Ku byosooka okutunulirako Kaliba ali waggulu.
It will surprise you. You will be so surprised the things I consider. But of course I want a good man in bed. I want a man who is good in bed. You know, I definitely would want a man who is good in bed. Kati nonze. Kandeke Tuff.
Tochikola. Okola byaki
Malayaka
ebintu ebyo. Okola byaki ebintu ebyo.
No, let me tell you. Somebody who can capture your mind will always give you good sex. Sorry.
Kaliba.
If the word is okay,
yes,
I
so
can
it's
use
okay.
the word.
It's
They will always give you
11 p.m.
good sex. So, njagala omusajja antegedde gwe ntegedde. And usually omwana omuto tajja. That's why nagambye omusajja ali experienced aba mukulumuko, because experience takes time. Oshegedde. Njagala omusajja nga mukulumuko, let's say 30 tudde waggulu. Waliwo ebintu byagenda considering ebigenda onyumisa that game, because that game is not about you being large, being nicely body built and all that stuff. There's a lot to it. Oshegedde kuntegedde. So bw'oba ontegedde, everything kyetugenda okukola kigenda beera fun because ontegedde. Oshegedde.
Women have different turn-ons.
Yeah, that's very true.
There are women who fall in love with intelligence when a man is intelligent.
Yeah.
There are women who will fall in love with a man's physique. There are women who will fall in love with a man's smell. Women are turned on by different kind of things. There are women who love men who challenge them intellectually. Abaoli agamba guy waba unyabulungi super nice. Abaoli agamba if he smiles I melt. So women in a more complex way. That's why we say to them because they're intrigued by different things. So when Kappa says ebimuntayisinga ku musajja ye bwanyiiga musajja
oyagadde ogiretenga main point netebadde main point naye ngenda kubulyayo ekintu kimu obeera ewuwo omunnyo tegumaliriza meal.
Are you for rough caliber or you are for slow caliber?
I like everything.
You're all round. You're also complex.
Yes, I'm also complex. Sometimes I want it too slow. Sometimes I want it
Kappa is
mid.
greedy.
No, I'm not greedy, but this is the thing. Ewuwo bw'oba ofumba emmere weetaaga obutungulu, weetaaga ennyanya, weetaaga ebintu bingi. Kati gwe bw'oba onnyonnyola ekintu kyo, you lay a focus on something, but there tosobola mu nsi muno togenda kufuna
muzindalo gwange
Kappa. Taliyo. Mukazi wagenda kujanga alina ekibulako ky'olaba ewalala. As much as you are going to be mu position yemu gyali togenda bimalayo. So as you sent your mukazi asooka okwegombako intelligence, nso okwagala intelligence yo naye nga waliwo ewabulamu oshegeera, but it doesn't kill the fact that how many friends do you have.
What's the turn on?
First nze kisookera ddala the man should smell good, because the first thing I look at about a man is their lips. You know. So smelling good, n'obuwanvu kuba nemukyala muwanvu. Then ebisigadde when I talk to you netubalancing obwongo, like I said, I want a leader.
Haven't
So
you
you
left
should give
a
me
man?
those kind of traits.
Haven't you left a man that you challenged intellectually? I feel like bw'oba otandise okwogera n'omusajja, you're going to challenge a lot of what he says.
No, not really. Yeah, not really. There are men that are really smart.
You actually go into your shelf n'okkakkana obeere omukyala ng'olina omusajja oyo.
Ekyo tekijjaawo nti nina ebitundu bye nnina by'abakyala. I get to that mode when I'm supposed to get there. And for my man, I actually always do. You know.
That's
And
beautiful.
now just the debate gye tugezaako okugamba kyengeza okugamba omwami ono nti abasajja oba abantu ku nsi tulina traits nyingi era z'osobola okwegomba ku muntu. Nti I like Roger because you know he like really nice. I like Tuff because he's intelligent. I love this because of this. Naye nga bw'okyogedde kitegeeza waliyo ekimiisinga ate ky'otalina.
Njagala okugenda ku point y'okuhelping because we wanted to know. omusajja okubeera n'abawala bangi kiyamba abawala oba kiyamba omuwala. There's a conversation I was having with Zainab, there's a woman ku Makerere eyo gyangamba mbu abawala bano betuyitanga ab'ebbali bayambako nnyo omuwala we waka. I want us to dive into that a little bit because this is actually helping the woman ali ewaka nti kakapa gye kabeerereyo mu ndoogo ne kayita taafu nti yitakeeno najjamu byajjeddemu agenda okudda ewaka ew'omukulu nga mukakamu talina busungu takola ki. So does it actually help?
Yeah, there's actually very less violence in families with cheating men. Because katika nguye teri kibombo janga kapo nga mwenna musinga only you nga mweraba mweka your emotions and everything's bitunulide only the two of you muso okwetirawo oshegera compared to a balanced mind. Now you know men are funny creatures. Ngojeko kati abachala tuli so emotional naye kachiyamba kiti omusajja omusajja ina kuba leader. Abakazi tulina embeera zaffe ziri very weird oshegera. So when this man can explore these different intelligences from these bachala experiences and stuff like that, because sometimes we are really not the same. Chinengeje chiyambo omusajja ono kubeera perfect leader, very mature, bingi byakiyigamu compared to one woman. Oshegera bingi neri side ina advantages, but chinengeje chiyambo. Number 2, naturally nga bwe yakikugambye, you are not going to satisfy your man when you turn on twice a month and they want sex every 30 minutes. Oshegera, next thing you're fighting over that. Anche ekiddako kireeta ebintu bingi.
So akirizibwa ogenda eri.
Wagenda eri. Oshegera cause yakutafu yakugambye that he can't love 2 women. Meaning when he's going there he has your love with you.
Amutwalirako eri labo.
No, olaba kankulye Otis. Men having 2 women okuyamba, women get bored easily and very quickly.
Yep.
One way to avoid a man to have or for you to fall out with your partner is women life space. Era kyovula abasajja bakola safari obufumbo bwawe buwanga. Because every time bwagenda ku Monday akomawo Friday. So those 2 days abeera n'omukyalo nga tanaddayo, that marriage does live ewangala. In Moreland exquisite homes nga abasajja basudiru abeera ne bedroom 2 bw'aba anyweddemu ng'akooye asula mu kyabagenyi mukyala we n'asula yekka. People think bana abantu batebaagala. No, they are keeping their relationship because naturally abakazi bakoowa mangu, they get bored easily. Bwakulaba maaso gwe all the time n'amanya mbu olina enkovu ku bulago n'amanya mbu ekigere kimu kyagiramu, they start getting bored okitegeera. But how do you keep a woman intrigued n'abeera naawe ng'akwagala nga naawe omwagala? Is there must be some space. 2 days 3 days a week olina omuviiramuko buli wabanga takola. That's why when we're dating tuba tukotinga bana abakyala bakapa ng'ajja buzeewo obufumbo bwa weekend. You can even last 12 years 16 years nga muli babiri. But the day she moves in, from morning up until 6 p.m. in the evening, that's when the fight starts.
I think that's
before
for men.
You know it, you know, when women get idle, they start becoming they start becoming creative. Ajja kuba nayo mudiro ng'anyiga essimu ye bimutame ugenze kunaaba mutima kumugamba nakitokera essimu. You understand what I'm trying to say? But that comes naturally. Me, I believe a man can have one woman and a woman naturally nga bakadde baffe baali bamuzeeyi baffe bwebadde oyina men don't cheat without a reason. Once a man is getting it, my mother used to tell my sisters 2 rules ogenda fumbirwa. Agamba baganda bange, keep his balls empty and his belly full and you can keep your marriage.
Keep his balls empty.
You've not seen these men.
Make sure.
Mulise ate mulise.
I believe your trait joyogede their space applies to men, not women.
Women get bored.
Men want space. No, women get bored, yeah, but men want space.
And with the boredom, the remedy would be space.
Yeah, would be space.
No, actually, let me tell you a very funny story about this. Omayi watch tweboa because temutandikira pesi je mutandikirako nga mutwana eyawukana nga mumaze otufuna. And you usually say when you've muchogera mutya bomala okufuna ki okola otya
bomala okuba akalulu
oddamu n'okampeininga. Now women fall in love with very funny things, very tiny funny things that you people do not look at.
We fail to do when we get into the relationship.
Focusinga ku bintu ebitagasa yadde.
Nga biki bye tufakasinga ku
basajja bangi abatuwadde all the money in the world and we are with men that are giving us all the time in the world. Oshegera. And he's talking about space. You're going to lose her. Men want space, women don't want it.
God can give you
Nchikusibako. Njagala bakazi baveyo banjulire. Men want space. Every man, statements, even statistics will tell you, they want peace, they want respect, they want their space when they need it. Mukazi chayagala space. Ngakwagala. Up on you, she wants you there. And there's nothing boring about that. I'm telling you, because that's women for you. They are clingy creatures.
God, what? A woman can never have both. You can't have a rich man who has your time. You either have a man who has your time. It's very hard. When a man is rich, they won't have your time because he has to chase the money. When the man is broke, you'll have your time.
Now I want you to debate, ask women randomly. Omusajja w'obudde n'owa sente. Most of them are going to tell you sente because buli omu agezaako kulembeza sente. Naye trust me, most of the girls awangadde n'akasajja kakanaku naye abasajja ba sente be yakakyusa. Honorable Gundi, afande Gundi.
Owa sente si mwangunye wa kukyusa.
Tebalwa because sente yo weekoma webikoma naye laavu temala gakoma.
Ono w'obudde musibunye wa kukyusa. So you can have y'obudde guy nga yoyo gwe wava naye mu 20.
The beauty is one. Let me tell you something. It is raining. On a cold day, you're home, Kappa, a broke guy makes a call, and a rich guy makes a call. Who's called you?
Okay, it's cold. You said it's cold. It's not, it's cold.
It's a one example.
The Galaxy Parliament. This is the Galaxy Parliament. Moonlight Breeze.
It's cold.
It's cold, it's raining.
To me, this is how I operate. When it's cold. When I'm broke. When it's cold, when I'm broke. I'm telling you, when it's cold, I am calling love. And when I'm broke,
so it depends on the weather. Kumuzindalo gwange Kappa.
Nga tukijja ku weather. Abasajja ba sente tetuwangaala nabo. Papa siyo yakumpa sente.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Men who have money they have a lot of fish in the pond because they've learned one thing.
They give women space.
Hear me out. If I can have money, I can have anyone. That's the point.
But not the one you want.
I will not have your heart, but I will have your priority. There are two things, Kappa. I will have her warm, fresh before your broke man tests her. I'll have her crispy because I got the dimes.
At the cost of your hard work.
Hear me out, baby. I'm going to give you a call. You have your house landlord. You are in rent areas of 6 months. And I'm supposed to give it to you. So when I make that call, and broke nigga make that call,
you better pick up.
Oh, honey, I'm going to take the broke nigga call first. I am telling you. Auntie Obuzibwe, Auntie Katinze kulya Kappa, I'm telling you, ogenda kumpa example zaba abana boyitamu. Ngenda kuweya Kappa. Kappa. No, chengeza ko zogamba ntinze.
The topic is complex.
I love the money. I love money. Saa kulimba, I love money. But there's something I love more than money.
0707102102. I want to hear your reactions about this. And of course, tell me, do you really think omukazi afunamu nga inayo chiyambi? Do you really think omukazi afunamu ngo musajja we ayise bagamba ayise iso batambula Galaxy.
This is the Night Breeze 100.2 Galaxy FM.
Sanyo wangu de motoka, ode mekufanga tovuze motoka. Sanyo wangu de motoka, ode mekufanga tovuze motoka. Tebakomyera ku motoka mukuwangula mulimu ne pichi. Buli wiki ayagala okuwangula genda ku website kagwira we yennyini.
play ne kagwirawo, betting ne kagwirawo ku website yaabwe yakagwirawo.ug. Gwe wangula emmotoka empya ya Wish buli mwezi, bodaboda buli wiki, ate n'ebirabo ebirala bingi nnyo. Okuwangula genda ku website kagwirawo.ug, genda wali bet ozanye ku game yonna eri ku website, olwonyingire mu kazannyako okuwangula. Kagwirawo erungamizibwa National Tourism Gaming Board. Enkola n'obukwakkulizo bigobererwa azanyiwa bali waggulu w'emyaka 25.
Move it, papa, papaya, avocado, habo jelly. Eddenyo amawanga ag'enjawulo gakuŋŋaananga okwekungulira eddagala ly'emiti n'ebikoola, naye olwaliro abakugu b'ebizigo mu kampani ya Movit ebirungo byonna babigasse wamu, tekyali kutawaanya. Ebizigo bya Movit hapo ne sabbuuni birungiddwamu ebirungo byonna okuva mu butonde obw'emiti n'ebikoola, okulongoosa ensusu zaffe, okugoba obuwere, okusiiyibwa, olususu ne lunyirira n'olabika bulungi.
Kati omwana asobola okukozesa Movit Habo Gel ne sabbuuni, aloe vera, ovacado oba papaya. Movit okwekakasa kw'olunaku lwonna.
Hello Galaxy, nze Kevin wane Mukono. Mwana nze nsubira ku side zombi kiruma, omukazi waba n'abalenzi abandi kiruma, n'omusajja wabeera n'abakazi abandi kiruma nnyo omukazi. Kibandibadde kirungi buli omu n'abeera n'omuntu we gw'ayagala ennyo n'amugumiikiriza. Nze nagumiikiriza omuwala myaka 4, kalipa nga tewali, era kalipa yatambula mwaka guno, naye mu myezi nga 4 emu bamufuna omulimu gwakola, yatandika okukyuka. Mwana yakyukira ddala nno, abakazi mukyuka.
Mr. Roger X Jebaleko, ono Kenley. Nze ndowooza omusajja yalibadde n'abakyala abasukka mu olw'ensonga nti abakazi bano balina engeri bwe batuuka eyo mu maaso, ne balowooza nti olwakuba tuba tubaagala nnyo, ne balowooza nti tetusobola kukola ki kubeerawo bwe batali. So kati kyetaaga omuntu n'ayagala abakazi nga babiri, nti bw'abanga eri biganye ansobola okgendako ewoono omulala n'empumulirako eyo.
Kuwummuza birowoozo, as they always say, peace of mind. Obadde oŋŋamba kapa ku basajja abatakyayika, basajja kyaba batakyayika.
Nyanda wange, people have tried to equate money to a man. That man, your man. The women know that man. The women know what I'm talking about. There is that man. You can't give money for that man.
Abawanjawulo
oyo ye muleke
biki ebinfuula wenjawulo
because women are emotionally wired and that person comes ng'ekyo kye yategeera
program abeera muli mbwongo
ng'ali bw'ati ku pisi atambuza mouse kati gwe ng'oyiwa ssente n'aleeta eno ne balya tegeera
but it's double sided bwe musajja abayo n'akaseke
omuwulire
munnange ekisesa ku basajja gw'oyagala ne gw'otayagala bonna okola byebimu
musajja abayo n'akaseneke mu kava
bakayita kaseneke
kati mu byonna mu byewaana naye mukimanye nti naffe tubulina you know there was a lady that was telling a nigger that women are better cheats than y'all but you think you're so good and guy ng'akayana nnyo ne ngamba ono bamugamba ate akayana bakubuusa we are the smartest cheats yes imwe temulina kye mumanyi naye twasigaza batunoolira
men and women omusajja can cheat and you will not find out.
You're going to use that one?
Hear me out, Kappa. Omusajja asookuva ebweru n'atuuka ewaka naawe n'akuwa doozi naye mu once you have an orgasm ne kakyali kali oba tokyayagala era odde ogamba
omanyi ekiri ku speaki omanyi bakasitoma be bahandolinga have you heard about Coca-Cola showering
ate kitu kireete
abaana banabyeko
but I'm telling you the truth kati kankubuulire Tuff omukyala muleke because omukazi asobola n'okuba route map ya cheating ye oshegeera ngeri drafted nga mayi wagenda oyita and you will never know that's all omukyala yadagezako gamba gayo ono and Imahata was trying to tell her can you shut up but she's trying to tell this guy that the guy is just arguing no we are better you nengamba okay these women are smart and they know you and they know abasajja there are things you can't take just babatonanga you can't take it so we save you the kibwatukira
bintu ky'omwana obuwala bw'abanga alina omusajja nga alinayo demo already like demo yasookawo bintu ki byalina okwebuusizaamu amanyi nti wano siina kusalawo because
ekisookera ddala kyengenda okugamba oyo omuwala aba tali kwagala. Let me tell you, this is the honest truth. Once somebody knows you have someone, gwe mbulira wasinzirira okwagala just sooka ombuulirewo
nanti mugwa nnyo mulaavu nga mulina abasajja abo
anti nsobola okigwamu nga mbadde simanyi bwe mba mbadde mmanyire bw'oba ofa byonna biba fake.
But are you speaking for you or are you speaking generally?
No, I'm telling you in general because me I've gotten through different experiences and I'm telling you honestly. Ate era nsoma nnyo ne bw'oba osomye statistics tagenda kwagala but ajja kubeerawo for the benefit of it oba kyogattako oba kyoyongerawo naye kasita amanya kabe musajja kabe mukazi kiri to human once you know there is another person mu position yeeyo because ekintu kyabalaavu bakitonda nga kya two people oshegeera it's two as long as kiyingira mu third party bigenda kyankalana nga party etegedde it's natural and we don't call for it once I know you have somebody gwe ddala mbulya laavu yeevaawo wa
kapa simanyi bali ogudde mulaavu abaana bagwa mulaavu
abaana
bagwa mulaavu ne bamaledi maani n'amukabya amaziga
no, let me
nga yategeera mangu.
Otis, she's right to the point that you don't take a call of another woman in front of her. Disrespectful. Any woman would want to hear you talk to another woman in front of us. So are we men. It sounds disrespectful. So it's natural to be selfish. Yes.
But then the real advantage.
We live in a world where people cheat, but when you don't show it, people won't mind. People want to live in a fantasy. His phone doesn't ring, taking a password. Imagination is one against the castle.
Right.
You don't make it factual in their face. Some men make mistakes. Or you side stressing. That's bogus. That's bullshit. The side chick you understand? So that's a mistake men make. Some of them get so comfortable and that's a mistake they do. You have to keep the line drawn. They are very smart. There are men who will be married and have this other woman and she'll never know about their marriage. Some of them are too smart.
Are you married?
Yeah.
You have your ring on?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have my woman. So that's true. Secondly, sex has lost respect. Back in the day, old school, the 80s, children, and love had a meaning. Sex was a gift. Ntiwawerekeranga muno nomala emyezi 3 kunyonyola kati bakusuubizanga for you to get that one chance. It was exciting. You had to work hard for it. But in a Gen Z world where sex can be accessed anywhere, it has lost respect. That's why relationships have lost respect. That's why men are prioritizing making money. That's why Kappa is telling you money is not everything. But in the Gen Z world today,
we go like that, we roll like that.
In the 21st century, money plays a very big fact. I know of girlfriends who are my friends, and money is eternal. She's strictly going to get wet for it.
Or you don't strictly do, but you have to make sure.
You're having a bad day, she's going to get happy because champagne, there's a reward later. So we live in a monetized world, and that has killed relationships. So in a monetized world, polygamy is going to take control. Polygamy again taking a forward face. Men who can afford will have multiple women. Either we want it or not, and because the women are desperate, they need this support. So Msaja now is going to be polygamous because he has the resources. And for the will be overworked. The only problem is after you're overworked, to that dessert, so afuna walika cappuccino zeo wapi, genda kuvaa ononye Rolex cho, onyweleko karoko boom, cha ufune kidney problem.
Around they're smart, they're selling to the right people.
Very smart.
And your Gambia sort of touch for them. They're working to gain out of it. That attention in the spirit and love your business. You respect the two of them.
Was wakapa. with no strings attached. Naye buli muvubuka
The man is
omwavu
the
wanekapa ng'alina ssente ate abakazi bo kati bwaba yateekamu ssente amaana ayagala ate ofuuka akalogoyi alalaula agenda
lwaki abantu mwe abalina ssente mukola ebintu
kiriwo ekite kiri ku bakazi oba basajja
kiri nnyo ku bakazi
it's general. I don't know how you people always put these things mu gender nedda kiri general omusajja omugagga ng'ajoga
neta joga afuga
anti kati n'omukazi
okufuga kuba
anti n'omukazi omugagga kyaba ali mu kola so kino kyabagagga si kya gender omugagga ajoga
byabanene
so it's not women, it's not men. Omusajja wa sente bambi amanyira n'otugesa ngende nkole
kyanyigira bantu oli afunye ku sente n'avimba. It's natural. Money comes with entitlement, money comes with arrogance, money comes with arrogance, money comes with authority. Kati twagala nnyo okunyigira abantu nti alina ssente ajoga. Sente zitambula zokka, sente zitambulirako akumanyira okujoga
okulagira okufuga
ekyo togenda kijjawo
wafuna ssente afunirawo principles simanyi rules gano ge mateeka g'otambulirako.
But this is actually not just happening to the rich men out there. You find a man who is probably working a usual job ninga providing for a woman, but with that provision he expects some kind of reciprocation. Ayagala bwoba katugeze enyambala ukikyuseemu ebengeri respectful.
Kanchikunyonyole rich y'abantu abamu eyawukana njagala understanding nti waliwo omuntu nga ye rich we yo ye yamuwa akakadde waliwo omulanga rich we ye yamuwa akawumbi waliwo rich ye nga ye yakuwa 5 kati rich mu context yo mubwekirana nti omusajja alina bw'oba olina mutwalo n'akuwayo 2
obanga akuteekako tugambe nga akuteekako
ng'akuwa 2 ng'obeera na moda byambale byatakusabye genda gy'ataakugambye as long as he's doing anything for you better than you can do it for yourself. Advise mukole si basajja si bakazi kuba gye bali abaana balenzi kati ate ennaku zina balenzi abali n'abashuga mami basinga abawala abalina bashuga daddy oshege ffe mutusobedde n'otusobera. A man comes into your life and they expect you to fund it and you're like Linda
abalenzi no basabira ddala ssente ennaku zino okimanyi ekyo
akyovola kati Gen Z the 2000 boys are weak. Balinga ffe ba 80s children.
Kongereko general
example. Gen Z boys washi bali weak. Ffe twakulira mu mbeera Otis nga bakadde baffe. Bw'omala university okusoma tosobola na kuddaka. Ng'obuuza Otis yakujjaawe wuwongweko mu kitebe saagala kuddaka. Naye ng'eko olinayo ekisenge kyo n'ogenda ewa Otis omaze campus n'oweeyazika n'engoye ze n'ogenda keka n'obalimba bannaye nafuna ekiri naye nga tonakifuna. Because we were groomed, a man is supposed to be a man. Notandika okuba hasoyo n'otambula n'onoonya emirimu bakadde balimba olina kyokola. But these Gen Z kids, a man never has paper ku campus. Nga graduate nze n'akubira mami we daddy, are you gonna pick me from school? N'atuuka ewaka ya graduate nze n'ateekayo engoye ze naye bakapaka zaamu n'azuuka olweggulo n'agenda ku ludo n'azanya pool awo ssaawa 2 n'asanga Otis namugamba tugende ku Galaxy n'amugulayo kawalagi ne bava ku Galaxy ne Otis ne bagenda bakikubako mu Piato oba mu Bandari Rise n'addeeka nga bukya. They live that kind of life because they are weak people. Why have they become weak? Let's blame the parents. Nti nno tukuze twagala okupampalinga abaana. We've not taught them to fish for themselves. Kati Gen Z man tasobola comparing nange old school or 80s. How I do things is going to be totally different. They are weak. Mwe ba Gen Z ba Otis omukazi amanyi omukazi
wenda nindo example nengokola oti
omukazi amanyi n'okubogolera. What the fuck? What manze ngenda kutambula ngende feva 80s ogulira. Who the fuck are you? Sana kunziramu. You cannot. I think asina chengenda kukola. But we have been raised in a way when we look at a woman and speak, she feels like a lion is about to roar. kitwawulako mu omulembe guno fete kapa kyeyagambye fe twalagira
abawala b'ennaku ze bakuba n'empisi
fete twateesa
mukuba n'empi baba
fe twalagiranga bulagisi. So we used to make orders. Fete twalagiranga bulagisi.
Okay, generation yamwe yalimu ebituliye naye that part of rolling I love it. Yeah, I like that part where the men were lions. That's the only part I love about that generation.
What is fete twateesanga kapa ayamba n'omugamba babe, where the fuck are you going? You're staying in. No man osika no sako movie nekimulumya omutwe ne yeetaana atakula enviiri n'anyiga essimu n'akubira munne I'm not coming n'asunkusula naye ng'akiwulidde n'akita naye bine mulembe gwammwe gwa bagaini
bino teeso ngambe bambi yongerako
akwana reason
olina okuba ensonga ttaano lwaki olwoza ndukyuse
bagaini yaleese obuzibu fete twabagaininga
kapa kati nga tumaliriza kuba I have about 6 minutes.
That's the part I miss about that generation. Ebisigadde generation yammwe ekuziza bubi abaana
twagulawo nga wenzijji nga mugenda tula
ne kati banzigulira
fe twatambulanga olina kakondo nga kukwata ku mukono naye kati
oba olina kumpanga
atambula ali maaso ng'anyiga simu ye babe. Be fast please, we're late.
The biggest challenge of this generation is the men are weaker than the ladies. That's what I feel. I feel
and
like
of course Otis, we have to also be very careful. You're going when you go on a date with a woman or a man and they keep on their phone is fucking disrespectful.
I would leave unless nkwagala nnyo awutwa tugenda yomba.
It is respectful. It's disrespectful. Era omuntu yenna akwata essimu ng'oli ku date n'omuntu ne mumala eddakiika nga temwogera.
Kyali waffe nno eyali alina obuzibu okusingira ddala ya Pawuso Jona. Pawuso Jona ng'agenda out ava ku ssimu abeera ku ssimu ssaawa 4.
No, by the chinyiza.
Nga tumaliriza kapakati your last thoughts about the topic and of course akataleke kakonna wena.
Well, I think having one woman develops you more. Ladies, having one man keeps you more safe. But then I also not really Gen Z, there is survival, is everything. I always support a hard-working person out there. I think the sister leader over and to shegede. Bobo will you satisfying to have more. Well and good, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Never will you the other way. I'm just telling you the other way is safer. But if you can handle this way, abana naenga negative. Olinga eno mugali positive.
Leero kasanyanga politician bukamaliriza. He has grown on you. Yes, Tuff, your last thoughts about this.
No, these conversations are very, very important. I want to thank you so much.
Yeah.
There are lots of people who are not having these conversations.
Yeah.
Guno mulembe guzeetaaga. You're doing a very good job.
Yep, thank you.
N'abazadde abatakyalina budde bwabwe. Omwana akula tamanyi taata tebalina basenga talina daddy kumutuuza kumubulya ku relationship, so they're learning from you and such platforms. So I would say one simple thing: don't let the money. The iPhone 17 comes with an HIV virus. A nice car comes with a hepatitis B. A very good hair weave comes with syphilis. So just keep yourself safe. Don't get excited. Your time is coming. Like Papa said, go make the money. There's nothing. Once you lose money, you lose nothing because you can work and get it. But once you lose health, you lose everything.
Thank you so much. That is Tuff B and of course Kappa Cat. Kappa Ojimanyi. Kappa. Odawa.
Oh man, we nagambye.
Sigena sukawa olunaku lwaleero tujja kuba tuddamu olunaku olw'enkya. Tomorrow is a Tuesday. We are going to be having the Cheaters Confessions. We'll be talking to the cheaters. Mpola mujje twekuba obuwama olunaku olw'enkya. Same time, 10 p.m. to midnight. My name is Roger Otis. Good night, lovers. I out.